Good day, dear students. How are you? I hope you are great. Let's start our lesson. Term 2, Lesson 5. The theme is was and were. Lesson objectives of our lesson are: determine meaning from context in short supported talk. Give original examples of some unusual facts about animals using was and were. Now let's watch a video and learn more about was and were. We know that we use it in past simple tense. And let's learn its forms.
What is the past simple of be? We can say, he is tall about the present. What can we say about his past? He was short. This is called the past simple tense. We use the past simple to talk about the past. He was short is the positive. What is the negative? The negative is he wasn't short. Wasn't is the contraction of was not. Here are some more examples. I was a police officer. I wasn't a police officer. She was beautiful. She wasn't beautiful. It was expensive. It wasn't expensive. We were at home. We weren't at school. They were in Russia. They weren't in Thailand.
Okay, let's look at this picture and this table. Here you can see the affirmative and negative and interrogative forms of was and were. I was, I wasn't, was I. You were, you weren't, were you. And he, she, it was, wasn't, was he, was she, was it. You, we, you, they, were. Also, we, you, they, weren't, were we, were you, were they. Okay. Let's make sentences. Put these words in order and make sentence. There were dangerous animals in the forest. Was Karen a student when she was 19? They were late to the train. Exercise 3, page 17, Student's Book. Rewrite the sentences with the information in brackets. David was at the zoo yesterday at a farm. We are going to make negative sentence. So, David wasn't at the zoo yesterday. He was at a farm. Continue doing the task. Let's read and fill the table. I was at the zoo yesterday. There, here singular, you can see. There was a mother with her baby. These are affirmative sentences and the negative ones. The snake wasn't awake. There wasn't a gorilla at the zoo. Was the baby very small? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Interrogative sentences. Now plural. The monkeys were so cute. There were 3 giraffes. They were from Africa. There weren't any horses. Were there any tigers? Yes, there were. No, there weren't. Now let's do exercise 6, page 17 on your student book. Complete the questions and answer them. Who was the first person in class today? For example, Aidana was the first person in class today. I think it won't be difficult to do this task for yourself, because it's a very easy one. Now let's complete the text and read, then we'll do task 2 the text. Nelson Mandela was the winner of the Nobel Prize in 1993. He was a political activist. He wanted equality for black people. Years ago in South Africa, there was a policy called apartheid. There were black people and white people in the country, but their lives were completely separate. Life was much more difficult for black people. Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. Then in 1994, there were democratic elections for the first time in South Africa. After that, Mandela was the president until 1999. He has had an extraordinary life. Now answer the questions. Who was the winner of the Nobel Prize in 1993? He was a political activist, wasn't he? Was life much more difficult for black people? How many years was Nelson in prison? Was he a president until 1999? Answer the questions, please. Now your homework is exercise 4, page 10, workbook. Complete the questions with words and were, then write short answers. Were the Beatles popular in the 1960s? Yes, they were. The lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. See you soon.